Last week it was 3 months, now it's 3 months and a week. Let's hope this is the last fucking time we have to deal with this. My name is Tim.
And I'm Jay.
And let's get on with this. Yeah, we are back in our brand new studio.
Yes.
Yeah, slatted wall, fake plant, everything.
So much room for activities.
So much room for extracurricular activities like hosting Man vs. Mind. Yeah, and trying to make the video version look vaguely professional. Hello there, video world. And yeah, last week we caught up because it had been 3 months since we did it.
Very wonky.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of being professional, Jay's just walking around the quote-unquote studio.
Yeah. I've got space to walk now.
You got space to walk? Yeah, we're not quite so uncomfortably close to each other as we were in my old digs. And that brings us on a little bit to what we were talking about. Like last week, what has been happening for us since the old RC kicked off, the old regional conflict. Yeah, so last week, much about your goods and your bads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The roller coaster that was.
Proper roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this week we're going to try and get this all wrapped up, really, because a whole reason why we paused the show is that we didn't want to keep talking about this every week.
Yeah.
And so ironically, the first 2 weeks back, we've spoken about it both weeks.
Well, but then we can get it all out of the system. It's done. It's finished. And hopefully it has finished. And it can be a distant memory.
Yeah, like leaving a vicious fuck you voicemail to an ex.
Okay, yeah. Very weird analogy, but yeah, okay.
It's the first thing that came to mind. It's the only thing that came to mind. What else has been going on for you? Has it been... Is there anything else of note, or is it very much been punctuated by the good and the bad that you mentioned in the last episode?
The good and the bad. I mean, look, work situation, that's taken a massive hit, obviously.
Yeah.
As I think everyone has. So I'm not in a boat on my own there by any stretch.
No, and it's something that seems to go underappreciated by the wider world. Is that it's been hard.
Yeah.
Work-wise for a lot of people.
Yes. Yeah.
You know.
Well, I manage two tourism companies, so that's taken a hit.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And the company I work for, I work in advertising. The company I work for is like, well, obviously it's quite hard for us to take advertising right now. You know, it's tough. It is tough. But, you know, things like that, it kind of takes us nicely onto one of the things that I've done, including as recently as today, where I accepted the offer to go back to uni.
I know, that's incredible.
Yeah, man. You know, because I texted you as soon as it happened. But and also, you know, because you kind of inspired it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you went back to uni at the end of last year.
I never thought I'd inspire anyone when it came to education.
Mate, well, you have.
I've got 3 assignments back.
Yes.
Assignments.
Yes. It bodes well.
B, A star, A.
Mate.
Yeah.
Pound it.
Flying. Although the next 2 assignments, I am not expecting the same grades at all because it has been dull as dishwater.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
you sent me a little video of you requiring your Ritalin.
Yeah.
With one of them.
Oh, back.
Was it supply chain management?
Yeah. That
Good
one.
Lord.
Yeah, that was that has not been fun. And I've made a friend on the course, and we just be messaging each other going, "Have you started yet?" He's like, "No."
Is it wrong that I wanted to go prop it in between us on it?
No, friends. Yeah.
Oh, master's friend.
Master's friend. And both of us have been struggling massively. Obviously, RC's going on.
Yeah. Nice.
Pregnant
Good adoption.
wife.
Yeah.
Family issues, and then I've got this to do, and I just haven't been asked this month. I really haven't.
Well, that's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
You're going to naturally ebb and flow in your motivation to study supply chain logistics.
I chewed my way through the first one. I got that in, and I got the second one that is due. What date is it today? The 12th. In 7 days, 8 days, and yeah, I need to start.
You sent me a a voice note or a phone call, was it, when one of your lecturers basically used yours as a "do not do this" example?
Yeah.
What sort of asshole does that, man?
But that's the one I got an A on.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
I suppose because he picked it apart
picked
and
it
told you
apart.
what
He's
to
like,
do.
do not do this, do not do that, do not do this. I'm like, oh shit, that's I was like, that's everything I've done. And then he pulled my thing up, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that is
Here's a
mine.
prime example of what you should not do. Here's Jay's assignment.
Yeah, but I pulled. Thank God he did that because I managed to pull it around.
Yeah, well, that's like when I was at school and I was studying for my GCSEs, and my history teacher gave me an F, I think.
Oh,
It mocks.
oh, to kick you up the ass.
Yeah. And then I got a B, I think. I didn't get better than a B at anything.
But that's still good.
It's fine, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's fine. It's no A star at master's level.
there you go.
Yeah.
But then again, I got all U's and GCSEs, so you beat me there.
Yeah, but it's it's the tortoise, not the hare, isn't it?
Exactly, we're getting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We're getting there slowly.
So yeah, so I go back to uni in October
Mm.
to do a Who'da Thunk It psychology masters.
So yeah, but which goes against everything we do on this podcast, by the way, because
Okay, I'll forget about my future.
because
I'll
we-
forget about my career and my future. And everything.
absolutely,
It's-
priorities. Because we were always two average guys talking about mental health. Now we're going to be one very average guy and one educated and understanding of the brain guy.
Yeah, but you'll understand supply chain logistics.
Cool.
Yeah, well, the thing is that like doing this show has really lit a fire in me.
It's
man.
fantastic. Honestly, I'm so proud because I know it's something that you've wanted to do for a very long time.
Yeah. Specifically, I think since we started doing this show.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about stuff that is close to my heart. It's close to stuff that's close to your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And feedback that we got from the show. I'll finish my line of thought first. We get feedback from this show that really validates the effort that we put into it.
Yes.
What I just got really animated about is what's really fucked me off about this whole regional conference is that we had to take a 3-month break right at the point where the entries for the British Podcasting Awards was going on.
Yeah.
And so we weren't able to have any relevant recent examples to submit. And
Always
I
next
knew
year.
that we had some fucking banging material from our early days. Well, from all of our days.
Yeah.
But specifically from pre-regional conflict days. I mean, if I'm talking about things that this conflict has really messed up, us entering the British Podcast Awards is quite low on that list in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, and so after the stuff that we've done with the show, I thought, actually, yeah, this means a lot to me. I really want to do this more meaningfully. Yeah, I go back to uni starting in October.
So what's that? 3-4 months away?
5.
5 months away.
Yeah.
Wow. You come around quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been thinking about it since the end of last year, and I think, was it you that was saying to me that the most common age for going back to uni or retraining is 39?
No.
No.
I didn't know that, no.
Someone was.
Yeah.
Someone said it. And we turn 38 this year,
We do, yeah. Shit.
I think. So next year we turn 39 at point of completion for our masters. So we really fulfill that.
Oh, no, of course, yeah, 38 this year.
Yeah.
I will finish mine in my 38th year.
When do you graduate?
I will. I will finish all my assignments. I have my last assignment at the end of the year. Then they give you like 4 months to do that because it's a big dissertation. You got to go through a load of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So depending on how quickly I can knock that out and get it out the door. But
proper rush job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I can pass before that happens.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And what I
when
found
you're not
out,
dependent on those last credits.
no, I
Yeah.
found out that I can just do the assignments up until the dissertation, and then go, okay, I'm done, and I get a certificate to say that I've got a undergraduate master's or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I obviously will see it the whole way through.
Yeah.
So I should be done.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yours will be something that does the undergrad as well as the masters
Yeah.
in the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like mine will do, because I've got an undergrad.
Yes, I don't. Yeah.
Mine will do. It would be a postgrad certificate, a postgrad diploma, and then the masters.
Yeah.
So the postgrad certificate is like the first 4 modules. The diploma is the first 8, and then the full masters is all 12.
It's something along those lines.
Yeah, it would be
Is
similar for you,
what
I guess,
what
but
I could do,
including the
yeah.
undergrad as well.
But I want to see it the whole way through. There's no point doing half-assed if you're going to do it. Get it done.
Agreed. Yeah.
So-
Well, that's something that my wife and I always discuss because I've always, especially at uni, had a proper fucking laissez-faire attitude about it, right? And I've never been great at book learning,
No, God no.
right? Which is great that I'm going into a medically related field.
Notebook LM. Notebook LM.
Yeah,
Turn
the
it all
AI
into a
model,
podcast,
right?
yeah.
So I checked with the university; they're fine with it because it's a Notebook LM. For any listeners, it's a language model, AI piece of software, but it's completely self-contained. It's ring-fenced. It doesn't grab its sources from the internet
No.
and random places like that. It only relies on course material that you feed it.
And and I've used it for obviously some of the stuff you read is very dull and very long and very.
Oh, gosh,
it can be a lot, especially for someone that struggles reading. So I chuck everything in there. I turn it into a podcast. I just listen when I'm driving, and I can retain it better that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes me worry about the future of our own extracurricular activities. If anyone can turn anything into a podcast,
Yeah, I think one of the
why
most
would they choose to listen to us when they can
do that?
better themselves?
One of the most popular podcasts is just that. They get the daily news, they chuck it in, and it's a debrief of what happened, obviously the day before. And
Oh God. Well, on the side, I also do voiceover work, and I was asked by a couple of studios that I work with, which is weird that I get offered voiceover work because I sound quite a lot like David Mitchell or Richard Ayoade, whichever way you want to look at it. I got asked if I would do some AI modeling.
so signing your rights away.
But only for one specific client and for a year.
Do you get paid a retainer for that year?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so they asked me to quote them. It hasn't come in yet. I think the client is just doing it. It's quite a well-known company, right? They sponsor Man City. They're quite well-known in that regard. And I think they're just like sounding things out a little bit because I think they want to be able to do way more creatives per year than they currently do.
Yeah.
But I and a lot of voiceover artists are aligned on how much this should cost. And a lot of voiceover artists are basically saying it will cost you the equivalent of like 15 campaigns for 1 year, right? Because a lot of this stuff is based on the usage.
Yeah.
So if you use it for a year, you pay me for the year. If you want to have it in perpetuity, you pay me a fuckload more. Because I'm not going to do any other jobs for you.
That's it, isn't it?
So I've said for a year,
X amount.
For a year of effectively unlimited scripts,
yeah,
you charge me like 10 to 15 times more than my standard rate. But a lot of companies are looking at this now.
Wow.
A lot of companies are, and a lot of voiceover artists are now like being a little bit hesitant about like the T's and C's.
Just in case it's got it in there that we can use. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, 100%. Well, it's what the whole the SAG-AFTRA strike was about a year or two ago, if you remember rightly.
AI writing and
and studios trying to say we get to use your image rights, and Scarlett Johansson had a thing where ChatGPT was doing a whole bunch of modeling on her.
Oh dear. Yeah.
And so on and so forth, and you know it's a messy thing. But coming back on point, Notebook LM, super duper useful for this sort of thing. I tested it out when I was checking out the prospectus for a couple of universities.
Yes.
Putting the course material in and trying to get it to analyze and summarize and stuff. And you basically get to throw your thoughts at it and you sanity check. You do a lot of sanity checking with it, right?
Yeah.
And I'd need to I definitely need to like convert it into stuff to listen to while I'm driving.
Yeah, it's good to do.
or
And look,
whatever.
the universities know you're going to use AI. Of course they do. It's human nature, but they limit to what you can use.
Yeah, of
So and how
course.
you can use it. And obviously you can't just go, right, this is my assignment, get it done.
It also depends on what you're doing it for.
Yeah.
What are you doing your degree for? I know some people, plenty of people who have done a postgrad purely so they can tick a box in terms of their career.
Yeah.
Because their employer or prospective employer
Need it. Yeah.
won't accept them if they don't have a postgrad. I don't think I can get away with that doing a psychology master's.
Yeah, you may need to be a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, I think I have to do this a bit more purposefully. So yeah, so I start that in October, the idea, and I've been honest and open with my company as well. So my boss at work, he left a couple of weeks ago. In the 3 months since.
Okay.
In that little no man's land.
Yes.
My boss had left, and but before that, in January, I think in January I applied to go to university, right? And my boss and I were on a business trip. It was just me and him, and we were waiting around for one meeting, and he asked me, like, he was quite new in the job at the time, and he said, "So what do you want to do?"
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are all about their corporate career. I work for a big company, and there are a lot of people who are like, I fucking live for EBITDA, and I just really want to make sure our results every year grow 15% year on year. Whoa, I'd love it. You go, all right, fair enough. Well, that's fine
That's
for
not
you.
me.
You know, that's good for you. Yeah, that's brilliant. But I don't. I wear these bright pink platform sneakers from the 2000s and a backwards cap, and I don't want to climb the corporate ladder. And I said to him, I said, look, Chris, I have no interest in doing this until I'm 65. I work in corporate sales. I have no interest in doing this for another 30 years. And I knew that he'd be okay with me saying that because he has a business on the side.
Okay, so he's in the same. Yeah.
So he's kind of similar, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. Like, fine. And I said, look, in the interest of transparency, because you've asked me, I've applied for university. I want to retrain in the next few years, medium term. I don't want my company to spook and be like, well, we need to get rid of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
In the medium term, I plan on changing careers. And that is my plan. I want to change my career. I want to work in the field of psychology, and I want to do that seriously.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So yeah, I mean, I hope that it won't diminish what we do with the show.
I think it's only going to add.
I hope so. It's and I promise it's still not going to become like advice giving because that's not what we do. And that's
but
the
if
point.
we do now, at least we can get it signed
At
off.
least, yeah, yeah. At least we've got some guy who's got a piece of paper from the University of Leicester. No, man. Like it's not what the show's about, though.
No, of course.
Show's not about self-help. That's why we take the piss out of Jay Shetty and these people who say like, "Here's 5 steps to a happy, healthy life." It's, we don't do that.
It would be lovely if it was that easy, though.
We just fucking right, because all of that stuff is it's not genuine.
No,
It doesn't see the shades of grey.
I think you can take snippets and examples from there and be like, okay, cool. Maybe I can add that into. Like, I heard something from one of these guys the other day. I know it wasn't from one of these guys at all. That's a complete lie. It was from Warren Buffett.
Right.
Yeah, so it's completely different.
Slightly different.
Just clicked to my mind, and it was like how to like rewire your brain, and it was like 3 goods. So if one bad thing happens to you,
outweigh
it with 3 good things. And I've done that since I've heard it, and
That's
it really
nice.
works.
I like that.
So you spill coffee on your shirt. Well, thank God I got another shirt to put on. I'm not going to be late for doing this, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You have a tire, your puncture. Well, how good is it that I got a car? how good is it that I can afford to change the
How
tire?
useful would that have been
When
when
you
your
had
car
it.
broke down and you freaked out on the side of the
Oh
road?
yeah, no, there would have been no 3 goods. I couldn't think of 3 goods that would have come then.
At least I got a steering wheel to bash my head onto.
Yeah. So that's helped. I've been using that. So yeah,
I like
the
that.
3 goods.
Yeah. Well, it's similar to the sort of the journaling philosophy at the end of the day of
Yeah.
writing 3 things you're thankful for
Yeah.
at the end of the day. And what this whole situation that we've been going through over the last few months has done for me is make me take stock a bit more and be appreciative of what we have.
Very much so.
You know, my wife and I, as we've said before, have moved house. We've got this kick-ass environment in which you and I are sitting and recording, which I'm really proud of. I put a lot of manual work into it to make it look cool. And what came with that was us going, okay, but it's not the house that makes us happy. It's not the space that makes us happy.
Yeah, what happens within it?
Yeah. And funnily enough, after we moved out of our old apartment, I went back because there were a few things that got left behind.
Yeah.
And I needed to go do a bit of clearing up, and I didn't want to leave it in a complete just like fucking shit heap for the new owners. And at the time when we lived there, I was so excited to move to the new house and go, it's going to be quieter. We're in a leafy, quiet, sleepy suburb.
Yeah.
It's going to be lovely. It's going to be really nice. I can't wait. And, you know, all the problems with the company that manage the building that I'm in and the neighborhood that I'm in, we're not going to have those anymore. You know, the air conditioning and the airflow is going to work properly, and we're not going to be overcharged for this and for that and for the other and all these things. And I was going through the place, bearing in mind it was completely empty, no curtains, nothing. There was nothing there except for, you know, the painted feature wall that we had up.
Yes. Okay.
And, you know, the layout of it was the same. And the studio where you and I did so much Man vs. Where Man vs. Mine started, right? And I was just getting a few bits and bobs, and I went to look for the time, and I looked up at the feature wall where the clock used to be, and there's no clock there. And then at another point, I realised that I was walking towards the entryway where we had a nice mirror, and I'd look for the mirror because I would check my reflection before I left.
Yeah.
And the mirror wasn't there. And then at that point, I went, oh yeah, there's a lot of muscle memory built into this place.
It's exactly that. It's the memories. Like
then that led me on to just very quickly to finish that thought is that we turned that space into a home. We didn't love the neighborhood because of all the other like political shit that was going on around it.
But that area, that little space,
but
that was yours.
Physical space that we lived in, we turned into our home. Is where my little girl was born. Is where my little boy started school. Is all these other things that we loved and fell in love with, and we made it a proper homely family space. That's hard to let go of.
I'm going for it. But we're going to be moving out, and it's down the road still, but it's going to be this year. No, beginning part of next year. And already I got those kind of little twinges like, oh, but this is little one's first home, and it's going to be the next one's first home as well. And
it's hard to let go of those things.
The brick and mortar I couldn't give a shit about, but the memories within inside of that is like, oh, okay.
It's more like the physical orientation.
Yeah.
The way that you move in certain spaces, and I've likened moving into this space as to like molding yourself into a house. The groove that you've got into in your house, and the habits that you get into.
The first thing you do when you walk through the door, you turn left, you turn right, you do whatever you do. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. So you know, it's been a nice adjustment, but like I'm trying to now see all the exciting stuff of this house. It's the house where my little girl will start school. It's the house where I'll do my masters. It's the house where I got my kick-ass pink skater sneakers sent to. There are so many things that we're gonna love living about here.
Yeah, of course.
Love about living here. And what just pleased me so much is that my wife is already on board with it, and she within the first few days was like, I love it here. She loves it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Like not too far away, I don't think.
No.
Not too far away.
No, it's like anything just happens so flipping quickly.
Whatever it does. It does. And on that note, we've already come to the end of the first part. So we're well overdue. So back right after this.
Welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us for the first part. And
I realised we never actually said the name of the show in that first
have we not?
No. If you are
We are
wondering,
rusty.
Yeah, we are a bit rusty, aren't we? A bit creaky. Your joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The muscle memory is not there. It was
Yeah.
in the old place. The muscle memory is left.
Yeah, I see if I can contact the new owners and go
Can
pick
we have
it
it
up.
back, please?
I feel like I left my muscle memory here. Do you mind if I go collect it? Yeah, you were saying
We're man versus mind, by the way.
Man
Just
versus mind.
In case anyone's wondering.
Yes, we are.
How's your routines been with this whole last 3 months? Because everything, my end's been upended.
Yeah, your end has been upended.
Yeah,
Your poor end.
My side has been upended completely.
It's been upended as well.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like COVID.
Ugh, I hate that.
In a
comparison.
weird way. Not far off though.
No, I know, but it's just awful.
It was so the kid wasn't in school.
Mm-hmm.
The older kid wasn't in school. And he was doing all of his classes remote. So we were in the routine of he was at home all the time.
He's 4. Yeah. Right, remote learning. Which fucking idiot came up with that?
Wasn't a thing.
Yeah, it's not a
It
thing.
really wasn't a thing.
Honestly.
He would... what was quite funny is that his teacher was back in the UK. So she was, for the first half of it, 4 hours behind. And she was doing these early morning sessions with the kids at 7:30 or 8 in the morning.
Half asleep. And
So she was like whispering, "Good morning, Falcons." Right, because it was like 4 in the morning when
everyone else was sleeping around her.
And so, she was like in the lounge, invisibly trying to keep her voice down, or audibly trying to keep her voice down, and so there was little routine in that sense, and also my wife and I were planning for the move, so we knew that our routine was going to change again, right? We were just like stripping shit out of cupboards and getting rid of old crap and like the amount of stuff, like you could have filled a tip with the amount of stuff that we
you accumulate so much.
You just don't realize how much you just hold on to for years, just in case the amount of stuff that I got rid of from our storage room, just in case we ever used it. So I'm never gonna fucking use.
Well, you don't
this
even know
stuff.
it's there, so how can you?
It's like I'm vegetarian and I held onto a spit roast thing that went in my oven. I'm never gonna need that. So we ended up just chucking out so much stuff, but then that just like added to the feeling of upheaval, of things are different, right? Things aren't right. And then also getting the alerts at 1:30 in the morning or 3 in the morning and stuff like that makes you just go, fuck, like nothing's normal right now. Like up is down and left is right and black is white. It's like nothing makes sense. And so then more recently, after we moved house, things had been settled for a while.
Yes.
And my boy's school then announced he's going back to school, and they're all coming in, and it's all, for the first time in 8 weeks, everyone's back together. And we went into school, and normally I just do drop off, and my wife said, "No, I wanna come and do drop off for the first time in 2 months or whatever, or 3 months or something. And I say, yeah, okay, no worries. We'll go do it together. As soon as we got through the school gates, there was this really strange, palpable, collective emotion around it. And like everyone was fucking crying.
Because they were happy to go back, or
I don't know what it was.
Can I tell you what I did when I dropped little one off at nursery?
Did you cry?
No, but I didn't leave.
Really?
I was so scared to leave her. I couldn't. The thing that got me the most this whole time was not being around her. If I had to go into work, I hated it. Just in case something happened and I was not there to fix that situation or help that situation out.
That was a big one.
So,
That was a big one, is being present to be able to help if something happens.
So I sat in the car for solid 6 hours.
6 hours?
Yeah, well,
Jesus Christ.
Sat in the car for a bit, then went to the coffee shop that was a little bit further down. I was not letting her out of my sight.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Goodness me. No,
Yeah.
I did not expect that. Okay,
Yeah.
when you said like I sat in the car for a solid and then did that facial expression of
Yeah, I was there for the
I
majority
figured
of the
you were
day.
going to say like 20 minutes, half an hour.
No. I didn't leave the whole day.
Wow.
I left I had to go to a meeting maybe 2 hours before my wife picked her up. And I didn't even want to do that.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
that is solid dadding.
I was so scared.
That is the sort of thing where parents say, you have no idea how much I love you.
Yes, yeah.
And you go, do you know what? There was some weird shit that went down when we had to put you back at nursery for a bit. I sat in the car park for 6 hours.
Just in case. It was just in case. She was fine. She had a great time.
She had no idea.
And nothing happened.
No idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so that was really intense, and we were like, as we dropped my boy into his classroom, say goodbye to him and stuff. He was so excited.
Yeah.
All the kids were so excited to be going back because they love each other and they love their teacher and they love their space, and it's such a lovely, safe space for them. He was just like, yeah, like fuck off, mum and dad.
Yeah.
Like I don't care.
I'm good.
See you later,
My
I'm
mates
off.
are here.
Yeah. And we and all of the other parents who were there were just overcome with this weird kind of crying feeling.
I think there's probably a lot of the fact that you were scared. Like, oh my God, what if something happens?
I think a big bit of it was release.
Yeah.
Release for just like, what the fuck has happened for the last
It's kind of back
8
to normal.
weeks?
Yeah.
Like, it was so weird. Everything was so weird and it was so emotional.
Yeah.
And yeah, we saw a number of parents who were crying about it. And like I didn't cry.
Emotional.
I was very emotional. Yeah. My wife cried, and so did the mum of my boy's like class best mate thing. And it was beautiful at the same time. It was wonderful.
It's happy, and I think
so happy.
I think
so
a lot of
happy.
us, we didn't know we didn't think it was gonna be this year.
No.
And I think that's
Well,
probably why.
we'd made plans to be able to go back to the UK.
Yeah.
If that had happened, if the regulatory body out here had said it's going to be next year.
Yeah. Which
Next
is what everyone
academic
thought it was
year.
going to be.
We were ready to just go, do you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
Like we live out here because we buy into a certain lifestyle and the benefits that come with it and stuff. If you're just persevering with it indefinitely, what's the point?
Doesn't work for you.
And so, yeah, exactly. And it stopped working for us at that point. And we thought, actually, if this is going to go on for another 6, 12 months, whatever, it's not working for us anymore.
Yeah.
And we'd made plans to move if it wasn't going to resolve. So speaking of routine,
there wasn't one.
There wasn't one. But since we moved house, it's settled a bit. They went back to school.
Helps.
There was a week where there was an alert, and so the kids were off school again. They'd been in school for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something, and then
I don't think it was that. I think it was 2 weeks, and they got Told
something
not
like
to. Yeah.
that. And so we had to then adjust to the kid not being at school again, and us needing to deal with homeschooling for another week. And my boy picked up on it. And he was like, "Why am I on the computer again?"
Yeah.
And at that point, I was a bit like, "Oh, fucking
Well, you know they tried to
But-
do in homeschooling for my little one, 2.
hell." Yeah, what are you gonna do?
They wanted her to go on the laptop and
No.
is it not? What are we doing? Like, it's not. She's looked at it and went, "Yeah, no, I'm out."
No.
I'm just
No,
walked
no, no,
away.
no. And what I think, because we're already like 35 minutes into this episode, what would be interesting to touch on in the next episode, I think, will be this is a bit of a handbrake turn,
Mm.
is body image again.
Okay.
Because you know that at the start of the year, I gave up smoking.
Yes. And well done for keeping that going through.
Oh, I tell you. Oh,
That's solid effort.
day 2 of the RC.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I was ready to inhale anything. Anything. I was ready to go back to that like early 2000s urban myth of inhaling banana peel. I was like,
that little salvia high.
I am well off of this. Woo! But yeah, so I gave up smoking at the start of the year. I've done a reasonable job of limiting the excess in my diet,
Mhm.
and I also started bringing in like exercise snacking, which
So
is
like
what
healthy snacking.
No, snacking on exercises. So when I feel like,
Okay.
5 to 8 to 10 minute bursts of doing some exercise.
Rather than snacking.
Yeah, I forget about the snacking.
You said snacking on
yeah,
exercise.
I did say snacking, but I meant like more like little bits of exercise.
Okay.
Right, in the way that a snack isn't a meal, exercise snacking isn't a full workout.
Yeah.
But you snack multiple times throughout a day.
I think for next week, try and come up with a better way of describing it.
This is a fairly commonly accepted term.
Is it
I'm
exercise
sure of
snacking?
it. Yeah.
I just think of like a healthy snack bar
Okay.
or
Right.
protein shake.
Right. Okay. So how many snacks might you have in a day?
When you're exercising, or when you
Forget about exercising. Just how many snacks might you have in a day? 2 or 3?
I don't eat until 4 o'clock in the afternoon now.
But that's just not healthy in itself.
No, no. What do you mean? It's
You don't eat until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
no intermittent fasting.
Right. But just imagine you eat like a normal person.
I haven't eaten today.
Fucking hell, Jay. It's like 10 o'clock in the evening. It's almost 11. Oh, this has been the most pointless metaphor I've ever come. Imagine you eat.
Okay,
Right?
yeah. Yeah.
Firstly, imagine you eat. Secondly, when you do go home, eat some food.
Yeah, I will do one.
Yeah, please, I beg of you. The idea of snacking, typically,
Yes.
is that you sustain yourself through small
Portions.
portions throughout the day. Right, now apply that to the word exercise.
Right, fine, I got you.
Yeah, you with me? Yeah. Okay. God, that was a very long walk down a cold and windy beach to a cafe that was closed. So I've been doing more exercise.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Oh. Anyway, part of my routine. This is not worth it. This is really
So
isn't worth it.
we're going to do body image again, are we? Cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, do you know what? I won't even try and explain my way out of this one. Next week, we'll do some more stuff on body image. Oh, wow. It's good to be back, Jay.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. Thank you for listening to
Cheers,
Man vs.
guys.
Mind. Check us out on Instagram at Man vs. Mind Pod. And if you have any questions at all about snacking, metaphorical or
Or otherwise,
literal
yeah,
or
or
otherwise, you can email us at manversusmindpod@gmail.com.
And actually, if you actually ever heard of that before, that phrase, I'll be interested.
I think it's a real thing.
I don't. Anyway, bye guys. Cheers. Fucking exercise snacking.
That was fucking brilliant.